God will bless you anywhere you are. So if you decided to go even in the midst of chaos, God will bless you, God will protect you. And if you decide to stay in Jamaica, God will find your tuition if you trust and believe in Him. Hey guys, welcome back to V-La-Nessa. Now, as promised, I had told you that I will come back to you to help you better decide if you should go on the work and travel program for 2021. Now, this video is not to tell you that you should go. This video is not to tell you if you should not go. I am just telling you, just look deep within and say, you know what, doesn't make sense for me to go this year, because I don't want nobody to tell me, hey, I followed your advice and look there, Americans are working and the J ones that went up are working and bad of things happen and pay good things, or go because me say no for go, and then go over there and things that work out and then they start cost me. No, nobody go over there. I say me listen to Vanessa and Vanessa say me go, listen to Nessa and Nessa say me don't go. Go on if you don't want to go, you don't go if you don't want to go. You just listen to this because this is just some back information that I got from some of the agency, and I just want to help you guys to better decide. Okay? No, comment down below and tell me say or not understand, and you're not going to come at me because I didn't tell you not to go or to go. It's just to help you better decide. Okay? I've been on the work and travel 3 times before, and this year would have been my 4th time going. However, COVID happened. Now, I was contemplating if I should go next year because I can go next year, but then I changed my mind in the last minute and I said, you know what, I'm not gonna go, and I have my reason, my personal reasons, and I'm just gonna share them with you. One of the reasons why I didn't go is because I was supposed to graduate in the end of this year, but COVID happened, so I didn't have enough money to pay all of my school tuitions. So I took a few courses, only have one left, which I'm going to do in January. So June, I'm going to graduate. It's either June or July. Now, if I'm going to graduate in June, then obviously I won't leave the country until the latter part of June or the early part of July. And this is something I've been working practically all my life, just to be different, to break the family curse and to say, yes, I did it. I went through school and I did it all by myself, and not to graduate, it's going to be a bummer. So I decided that, you know what, I'm just going to stay back and graduate, even though it might not happen. But I would rather choose that than to choose this, because there's going to always be other options to go to United States and work, but I'm not gonna always graduate at this level, I have to either climb higher to graduate again. But this is something I know I've been working my ass off, and to see that I have accomplished something, I just want to celebrate, take my pictures and say, yes, Nessa did it all by herself. Now, the other reason is that I started analyzing something. I just sat down and I analyzed the situation. I was like, okay, I paid my money, the latest is October, and the latest for students to pay their money is normally in January. So most of us are paid our money in January, right? And COVID happened, and we thought that we would have gotten back our money in June, July, the latest. But for most of us, I don't know anyone else who got their money that early, maybe in August, I don't know. But I know for the majority of us, we got back our money in October. Now, I am saying, why did they wait until October to give our money back, right? And then I sat and I think, and I was like, that these people think they're smart. They are waiting for the new recruiters.
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
To come on, collect their money, and then pay us. That was my analogy. And when I heard it from the backdoor agents, I was absolutely right. What the person had said to me is that the sponsors in the US collect the money. When they collect the money, they don't send it back, right? So a lot of these agencies out here now are in debts, or they're in the process of paying back the money they took loan, or they're going through lawsuit, right? And the sponsors didn't really like say, hey, I took all the money. What they did is to hold the money and say, for the next batch, if you had registered 100%, you just don't pay me for the 100% and they'll come in. But on the agency I know here, they have some hungry students who want about their money because you have school fee to pay, you have bills to pay, food to buy because COVID happened, the place crazy, people lose their job, and money not run that much. What some of the agency decided is to take out a loan to fund the angry students and give it to them. So a lot of them are paying back the loan over time while recruiting people to send in to the sponsors. And we all know that even though we all want to go to foreign, a lot of person is second guessing. A lot of person may not go because COVID is still here. So even if I think that they may not get as much as they got last year in this year, so maybe they had sent, say for instance they sent 100, and that 100 is 100,000. Just argument's sake, is 100,000. Now this time around only 50% register and they're sending 50. That means that they're 50,000 short to give back the students out here. I don't know if you're understanding, right? So the sponsors hold them $50,000 while they're lacking $50,000 to give back to the 50% who did not decided to go, if you understand. Now you have angry students that took out lawsuits on some of these agencies, and to my understanding the person is of age and possibility facing jail time. And to know that you took something that you didn't know that this was going to happen because, hey, it's a pandemic. We never know that a tsunami would develop before it developed. You understand? It happened. So that person going through lawsuit, a lot of students still not get back their money. You have others that decided to, hey, choose the better route and say, students, you get your money in October, come into the office, fill out a form. When you fill out the form, then the money will be sent to your account, or you come and pick up a check. And I think that's a very good option because, for one, the student know that, okay, we're in October, we're going to get it even though we want it earlier, but we are sure that we're going to get our money. Two, it gives them more time to get the money from the students who are planning to go next year. And yeah, so that's what's been happening. A lot of things been going on with the agencies that we are not aware of. I don't know for sure if any agency is recruiting, has stopped recruiting, but as far as I know some of them are still recruiting. I don't know if any of them stopped recruiting as it relates to the drama that happened and the money that they have to pay the students. A lot of banks had to give them money to pay back the students. I don't know how they're coping in paying back the bank and all those stuff. So it's been so crazy as it relates to the agents. Now, if you out there have not yet gotten your money, hit me up in the comments down below. Tell me which agency you're from. Maybe I could better assist you in getting your money. Do I think that you should go on the program? Do I think you should not? Like, honestly, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you would have to look at all of the pros and the cons and decide. Now, one of the cons is that if next year COVID decides to stay, you as a new applicant go into the system, put in your money, having hopes up to go into United States, and then United States borders is still closed, then you probably won't be able to go and work the work and travel program, or better yet, you will fall into the category of you not getting your money until October, or you would have to wait a long while to get your money. Now, if you look at the opposite side, if COVID gone, the borders has been lifted, then you can go and fly to America, you go and work, and you'll work back all your money, and there's a possibility there's going to be a lot of work. Even though there's a lot of Americans that need a lot of jobs, I don't think that they can do all the work that's there. Don't think that you may be able to get a second job. Yeah, I probably think the first job will be an option, but getting a second job will probably be hard. That's what I think. I don't know, because when I look at it, the Americans are hungry for money. When I say hungry for money, the economy has been shut down. A lot of persons are out of jobs. A lot of persons are waiting on their second stimulus check. A lot of persons are not working, not even though there's a lot of benefits and all that, but sometimes the benefit don't cover your expenses, and you have to draw from your savings. So a lot of the Americans are drawing from their savings, and in order for them to replenish and to cover their savings and their spending and all those stuff, they would have to go back to work and save up some money. So it will be probably difficult for us to get a second job, but I don't know, so you guys can maybe go over there, go try it and let me know. But that's what I think. Another con is that they're working on the vaccine. They've been doing this from year start, and a vaccine takes, I think they said, up to 2 years to be fully mature and to confirm and to approve and all them good stuff there. Don't quote me, I'm just saying, but it takes some time. You don't just create a vaccine and then bam bam bam. No, you have to put it into somebody, watch them and see how you interact with them, and if there's any side effect, you go back to the drawing board, fix it and all those stuff, because you have persons that is diabetic, you have some persons that have asthma, and not all of the medication can fit everybody. You have to adjust certain medication as it relates to certain people. I think that even though they're planning to release it next year, I just think that it still take some time, and we must be mindful of that, because if you then decide to go to America and work, and God forbid you get sick, then most of your money, if not all of it, will go into you treating yourself and all those stuff, because guess what, you're not America, you're not entitled to free health care, even though they give you health card to minimize the amount of money you pay. There is so much that you have to go through so that you can benefit from the insurance, the health insurance card that they give you. On the other hand, if they control all of them something there, then there's going to be a lot of work that need to be done in the hospitals. I don't know if they ever send people, but I think that the Americans may go on some long vacation, because hey, they have been stressing all their life and they need to vacate, and you're going to be over there to get the work. No, as I said, this is just my take on this thing. I think it's really up to you if you want to go on a work and travel program. You just have to weigh the cons and the pro, and there's so much things to it. You can stay here. I know that you want money to go to school, but is it worth it to risk your life just to go and get some money to go to school? There's always another year. But on the other hand, if they do control this, then it will be so much beneficial if you go on the program, and it's a great experience, and you get to travel America, and yeah, so that's my little few cents on the matter. What I'm going to do is that I already did 5 reasons to go on a work and travel program, agencies to choose, and how to choose a job. Now I'm talking about if you should go on the 2021 work and travel program. If you so decide that you're going on the program, then my next video would be the embassy question that they asked and how to answer them. So if you want that video, just hit me up in the comments down below, tell me that you want me to release that video, and I will release the video for you. And stay safe. Pray before, ask God if you should go, because this is the next thing too. If you're a believer and you believe in God, even in the midst of chaos, God will bless you. So this is where connect to God, pray to God and say, God, should I go on the work and travel program? And I think this is the reason, one of the reasons why I said, you know what, I'm not going to go on the work and travel program, because I have some stuff that I need to take care here first. And if I go on the work and travel program, then I'll be neglecting those stuff as it relates to business and a lot of stuff. So I was really contemplating, I was really asking God, and God sent people. Like, it was just so random. Like, I ask him a question and he would just send the answer in a different way. Like, he don't answer and say, yes, Vanessa, do that. No, he will send something to say, alright, this is why I want you to stay in Jamaica, and I will bless you in Jamaica. So God will bless you anywhere you are. So if you decided to go even in the midst of chaos, God will bless you, God will protect you. And if you decide to stay in Jamaica, God will find your tuition if you trust and believe in him, and he will protect you and he will look out for you. And if it is that you want to go to America, you have other options. You can apply for B1 visa or whatever visa they have, and you can always try next year. If you're out of school and you think it's hard, there's always H2B program, and I am still looking into that to get some information for you guys. I need information for myself, but it's kind of tricky. I am still behind 2 persons that I heard do it, but when I do get the information, I will come back to you, and I am researching. So until then, take care, be safe, laugh out loud, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.